What is our next topic today, Ashley?
Next is from George M. Greetings and salutation. Love the show and watch every single freaking day.
Thanks, Roy.
Anyway, please help me out. I love Michael Peña. He can do comedy, drama, you name it. But lately he's been making some really crazy role choices. He's in that terrible-looking Dora movie, and now I just heard he's going to be in that Tom and Jerry movie, apparently as the zany bad guy. Why is an actor of his caliber slumming it like this? And do you think continuously making choices like this could hurt his brilliant career? Thanks.
Okay, let's be very clear here. Michael Peña is awesome.
He is awesome.
Let's just be very clear about that. He is great, and he can do it all. I mean, we've seen him do great comedy, but oh my goodness, if you have not seen him in, what's the name of the cop film he did with Jake Gyllenhaal? Not Chips. Not that movie. That one not so good.
Nightcrawler?
No, not Nightcrawler. It was... Oh, why am I freezing? I know the name of this movie. Why am I... End of Watch. End of Watch.
Right.
Which he was insane. So he can show he can do deep drama. He can do comedy. He can do all that kind of stuff. Now, while he's doing all that and playing one of the most entertaining characters in all of the MCU in Luis, at the same time... he's done Chips. He's doing this terrible looking Dora movie that looks just awful. And he's doing Tom and Jerry, which we haven't seen. We haven't seen it. Maybe it'll be great. It won't be great. Maybe it'll be great. Who knows? Why does a guy like this make choices like this? It's a fair question. Now, getting to the Tom and Jerry issue there, here's the specific information that comes out of Deadline. Michael Peña will play the antagonist in Warner Brothers live-action/animated hybrid film take on the classic cartoon Tom and Jerry, which Tim Story from Fantastic Four fame is directing. Peña joins previously announced star Chloe Grace Moretz, I like her, who leads the film as Kayla, a new hire at an elegant park hotel where Jerry the mouse is staying. Worried for her job, she hires a broke alley cat, Tom, to get rid of the mouse. Peña's character, Terrence, is the deputy general manager of the hotel. A bit of a bully, he hires Kayla as a temporary hire, only to end up pitted against her and Tom and Jerry once she starts impressing upper management. This has Oscar screaming all over it. I don't know about you. This sounds brilliant to me. Rob, let me ask you this question. You got a guy of Michael Peña's caliber, his pure talent, his charisma, his pure capacity for entertainment. And yet we see him popping up in Dora the Explorer. We see him popping up in Chips. And it sounds like a Tom and Jerry. We wouldn't see Daniel Day-Lewis doing this. I'm not saying Michael Peña is Daniel Day-Lewis, but why are we seeing Michael Peña lining up for films like this at this point?
Well, I think, it's tough to be an actor in Hollywood. And you'd think it really depends. I mean, the role has to come along that a director or casting director or producers see him in, and maybe just there hasn't been a lot being thrown his way for whatever reason, and he's taking what he's been offered because he's getting a paycheck. And I think even in movies, I think he'll bring something unique to every movie that he's in. Of course, I don't know if you've heard about this, but the thing I most want to see is apparently they've filmed him retelling the entire 22 movie story of the MCU.
I've heard rumors about that, and I read somebody say that Kevin Feige's confirmed it. I've never heard Kevin Feige say it, but if it's true, that'll break the internet.
If they put that on the Infinity or the Endgame Blu-ray,
oh my God!
I mean, I've already pre-ordered my Endgame 4K Blu-ray Steelbook and the 3D version, but I would love to see that. I just hope that. Again, I want to see great actors get great roles, and great actors. That's all they've ever wanted, and hopefully he'll be continuing long into the future because I love me some Michael Peña.
Michael Peña is great, and I agree. Look, actors are like they work just like everybody. They look for jobs, they get paid, they look for the next. I mean, just like everybody. I just feel like Michael Peña's at a status. I feel like that shouldn't be him. I think there's a lot of actors in Hollywood that that's the grind, and we forget about that it's real work, right? But I just feel like Michael Peña should be at a certain status, and maybe he is, maybe he isn't. I don't know. But I just think of him as being above that. I don't know. Maybe that's just me.
He's been doing these comedic roles, and a lot of times people have been seeing an actor doing a certain thing for a year or two, and they think that actor can only do this. And then when something comes along that's, say, really fiercely dramatic, like I love it when we saw people like, whether it was Robin Williams or whether it was Jim
Tom
Carrey,
Hanks.
coming over. Yeah, Tom Hanks, who started out in sitcoms, Bosom Buddies?
Bosom Buddies.
And then he comes over and can prove himself as a great dramatic actor. And all actors need is the trust. Usually a casting director will be thinking out of the box and go, hey, they'll tell a director, I think this actor hasn't been giving his due as a dramatic actor, but we've seen movies like End of Watch where he was. I mean, he's still got that comedic edge, but maybe he'll get his great dramatic breakthrough role soon, and he'll be charting new waters.
And by the way, maybe Tom and Jerry is great. I mean, right? I mean, maybe he read the script and he's like, okay, I got to get on. I mean, who knows? We haven't seen it. It sounds like a bad idea to me, but there have been movies that have sounded like bad ideas to me that turned out to be fantastic.
Yeah.
Maybe maybe Dora, which looks horrible, but maybe it'll be fantastic. I mean, who knows? Maybe he's one step
Maybe he's
ahead of
got
the game.
kids and he took it because his kids love Dora the Explorer and he wanted to be a dad of the year.
I guess. All right, guys, what do you think about this? What do you think of Michael Peña coming up in these films? Do you think he's just maybe paychecking it? Or do you think maybe he sees something in these films that we don't see yet? Jump down in the comments and let us know your thoughts.